Infotronic Matic. We're streaming. Yay! Cool.
Hi, everybody.
What up, kids? So, yeah, it says we're streaming here, and why is it saying the internet can totally... I don't know what it says over there.
I don't know. You have to move the camera to figure it out.
I can't see it. We're going to move the camera.
Whoa! I see you now.
There you go. There we go.
Hi, Danny. You're the first one
here.
What
up, Danny B?
Reverett.
Reverett, how you guys doing tonight? We're going to hold off for anything earth-shattering or riveting for at least a couple of minutes.
Yeah.
What's up, 124? We are having a blessed day. Today is Palm Sunday. Hi from West Virginia. Hi. NM886.
How's it going?
Are you mocking them?
No, you.
I'm not. Oh, you can mock me.
No.
That's fine. You can mock me. That's
I'm just
cool.
Being silly. Hey, Pumpkin.
Hi, Pumpkin. How you doing? So, okay, we got a lot of stuff to do today. We got topics.
I'm always afraid
I'm going to give you a paper cut.
That's exactly why I back up. Cringe.
It's going to be like... Look like Bruce Springsteen with a high-pressure hose going off in your throat.
Yeah.
So, Brian.
Hey, Brian.
Brian lady. How you doing? Well, thank goodness you made it. That is Karen and Brian B. Hi, everybody. Okay. Well, we got a ton of stuff going on today. And, well, first of all, just a brief overview of the day. It's Palm Sunday. So for those of you who don't know, it's kind of a big deal on the church calendar. It's when Jesus entered the city, came on in, heralded as King-a-roni. It's not like my macaroni. It's an actual title.
King-a-roni.
I don't know.
Nice.
No, but it was a good day. The kids bring the palm branches, and there's lots and lots of noise. Hey, Alberta, beep beep beep. Yep, there's lots of noise, and it was high energy day, and so we had a great day. Came home, and well, we made some recipes.
Oh, we had.
We'll talk about it.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on to that one.
Okay, fine. I'll hold on.
Hold on to that one. But let's see. What can we start with actually today here? Let's talk a little bit about. Oh, let's go over some business stuff. Next week, guys, is Easter, and so we're going to take the Sunday off. Hey, Mike. What's up, Mike? So we are going to take the Sunday off next week. Hopefully you're not filled with bitterness, rage, anger, malice, or hatred.
No, hope not.
Because, well, if you are,
sorry,
get over it, because we already have.
Get over it. Go out with somebody else.
Oh.
Wayne's in the house.
Wayne's in the house.
Can I do it?
Yeah.
There you go.
Gang sign. Wayne.
I've been practicing that all week.
I see.
No, not really.
Wayne. And Mike. Mike Miller and Wayne.
There you go.
Mike. Or what would it be like that? Oh, it looks like the
No,
Wayland Corporation from Prometheus.
Ooh, that's weird.
Yeesh. So what are you guys doing tonight? Give me something good. Who's got something cool that you're doing on? Our goats are freaking out?
They were freaking out. Sorry, from where we're sitting,
we can see the goats.
We can see the goats straight.
Here, we'll do something you're not supposed to do.
Yeah.
Watch this. I'm moving the world. I don't know if you guys can see the goats out there because I can't see. I can't see what they're seeing.
They were just flipping out, running around, acting all crazy.
So hopefully,
I think they realized it's spring and it's warming up, and so they're all giddy and excited. So
John Lord, finally, Big Family Homestead gives a live notice. Yep, there's our backyard. It's on a delay we can see.
Yeah, that's funny.
El whoopso. So, okay, your mom.
Wayne's getting rabbits. I thought you already had rabbits.
Didn't you have rabbits?
I thought he had rabbits.
My kids did the palm thing in church today. So did we.
Yeah.
And it was kind of funny because one of the people that's in the praise team with me, he's got a little one who was waving palms and didn't want to leave, and he came up on the chancel, the stage area. And he didn't want to leave, and it totally jacked over the whole thing.
Yeah,
but it was really funny. It was one of those kid moments. You know, what can you do? Give a kid a palm, and he thinks he rules the world, right?
Wow.
Yeah. So, okay, large family life. Howdy. Holding down the fort.
Baby number 9.
Whoa! Congratulations.
Wow! Congrats. That's awesome.
Okay, one more reiteration of this announcement. before we actually start getting into our content, because we have real content. Oh, I'm going to cut you.
I know.
I'm going to cut you. Permaculture pepper, party time. What? Wood. All right. So, okay, one more time. Next week is Easter Sunday. We will not be having this live event. Well, you never know.
We might.
We might be bored and just be like, let's see who's on.
Right, exactly.
But officially, we're not going to have it, but we'll see what happens.
Right.
You know how that goes.
Right.
Okay, so first things first. Go there, Mama.
We're getting a cow.
We got a cow.
We got a cow. Well, she's officially not here on our property yet. She is, she's either already bred and he's going to put her with his bull just to make sure, or she's not pregnant and he's going to get that business taken care of. And
why am I making a fist?
Because you're making fun of Dr. Pole.
Dr. Pole, that's right. No, he needs to snap the glove first. Most of the time he doesn't even. He just takes his shirt off and dives inside the actual cow.
He doesn't even put a glove on. He's
like, I'm going in.
Off in. Yeah.
And then there's juices and whatnot and Mount Vesuvius. Yeah. Permaculture, Brad, your elderberry canes. What? Awesome, dude.
Awesome.
That's awesome. Thank you. Holy cow is right, Danny B.
Yeah.
If you've not seen Dr. Pole, the amazing Dr. Pole, just understand that if you don't like juices and whatnot,
don't watch the show,
because it's all that. It's and I'm not really generally squeamish about that kind of stuff.
Oh, you hate this show. You hate
but it's show. Nothing but
it's nothing but
here, let's pull this scab off this dog and restaple it, and then here, let's take this cat and combine these legs with that, and then shove it inside a cow.
Stop.
And then
it's not like
it's really messed up.
Oh my goodness.
Cannot even wait to see how cow ownership goes for you.
We're
really excited.
Oh,
and you know what, though, Katie? I got to say, I think we're coming at this in the right direction, because we started out with chickens.
Yep.
Then we got rabbits.
No, we got goats, then got rabbits.
No. We got... Oh, no, that's correct.
Because we've had goats for
That's
3
right.
years.
That's right.
Yeah.
But the experience of having the goats, I think, is going to help us a lot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We've got a small knowledge of the whole dairying process. Mm-hmm. So I cannot wait to make cheddar cheese.
Oh, I'm excited about that.
I was watching some videos yesterday. Oh, I'm dying for some fresh cheddar cheese. And you can age it for a couple of months. And
you just kind of leave it in a closet.
Yeah.
Hi, believe in. Hello.
Believe in.
Yeah, that's the technical way you do it. You just put your cheese in a closet. And then,
no, you don't. You have to wax it.
It's exciting.
What?
I don't know.
That's exciting.
You didn't see the way she looked at me, but she had this little thing.
No,
she had a thing.
Crap.
She's like, you got to wax that cheese. I'm like, yeah, we'll wax that cheese.
You're so gross.
We will homestead like you've never been homesteaded
so
before.
Gross.
So, all right, Mike.
Raising some turduckens, really?
Yeah. All right, Mike.
Hi, Linda.
You're gonna need milk stanchion. I know how hard them things are to find.
Yeah, you gonna send us one?
Pensively stroking his beard. Hi, Linda's Pantry.
I've seen ways that you can make the milk stanchions with 2x4s, but I'm not sure yet. I still have a lot of research to do before the cow actually gets here.
Wayne's Homestead is saying next you need hogs, and that is an excellent. Well, that's an excellent segue, because we've made a decision. We had, as a lot of you guys know, we've been looking around for something that has a little bit more property, and we saved up some money, and we were ready for a down payment, and well, yada yada yippee skippy, and then we started really looking at what it was going to take. And while we could probably do something a little more spendy in terms of our budget for our monthly, we decided not to do it. We're going to go ahead and kind of hunker down here for a few years. I mean, we love it at the church, and not only that, but now it's kind of like the she got the soap, great.
Oh, good.
Yay.
So good.
But sorry, squirrel.
I was just wondering about that today.
But now the mission is to see just how much food you can get out of an acre, because that's what we have.
Right.
Sam Stevens, you naughty girl, naughty girl. I will bounce you. I can ban you. Goofball. So, but the mission has now officially become, all right, how much food can we get off an acre?
Right.
And actually, to that effect, I planted several fruit trees today, bringing our total fruit tree tally in just the front yard to 22 fruit trees.
Yep.
Well, now, what all do we have out there?
Apples, peaches, plums, cherries.
Nectarines?
Wait, apple, peaches, plums, pears, and cherries.
I thought we got nectarines.
Nectarines, that's right. But we did have peaches. Yeah. So there's 6 different varieties of fruit. So
we're watching your comments. It's like, yeah, thanks, guys.
No,
let's see some violence here.
I love my husband.
Will the cow live with the goats? Yes, they absolutely will. We're gonna do kind of an offshoot of the Joel Salatin method. He has a circular kind of system where everything follows everything, and it works really well. But we do not have enough room to do that, so we're actually going to test out having them all in one big part of our yard. It'll probably be ultimately about 1/3 of an acre.
Yeah.
Just for the goats and the cow and the chicken.
Yeah.
Chickens.
Yeah, we're going to incorporate all of them in one pen and make it a lot easier for tending and closing them up at night, and it'll just,
Well, Mike, you're going to transplant trees if you get another place. Well, I got to be honest, guys. That's kind of the thing. We're settled on it unless God shows us or somebody out there goes, hey, you know what? You can have 5 acres. That's cool.
Yeah.
If somebody did that, I'll be like, oh, crap.
Yeah.
But yes, thank you.
But we just increased the value of our property by adding all those fruit trees.
We did.
So
we did.
I'm not worried about it.
Yeah. So right now the answer is no, we probably wouldn't unless it was just something miraculous and somebody literally said, hey, here's some property, because that's the only way that we would leave here now.
Right.
And it would still have to be within distance of my work, which how likely is that?
Not very likely.
So we're gonna
okay, no
lock
more
it down.
Slapping. There's no
you guys are
slapping.
slapping. Slapper. Deep South Homestead. Hey guys. Actually, I'm glad that you signed on Deep South, Danny and Wanda down there.
Yep.
There's a couple things that I want to talk about specifically because I was on their channel looking at some of the stuff that they do. But the single biggest, most important thing, and we're going to mention this again later in the program, is that Danny is having surgery tomorrow on his gallbladder. So if you guys would pray for him, I know that they would greatly, greatly appreciate it. So Danny from Deep South Homestead is going to be having surgery tomorrow.
6 a.m.
6 a.m. Yeah, don't hesitate to be a well-wisher in the comments. Let them know you're praying for them. And so our thoughts and prayers go out for Danny as well. But the other day, I was cruising around on the old interweb doohickey, and colloidal silver. How many of you guys out there have experience with colloidal silver? Because we are always, always, always on the lookout for any kind of remedy that you can either make or produce at home that actually works, and it basically just another way you can be self-sustaining. Right. And so colloidal silver, tell them what it does for. We use it for our eyes.
We use it
for
goats. So many different things. We will anytime there's an eye irritation, pink eye, just any kind of nasty,
eye issue,
any kind of goobers or anything like that, we put that in. Excuse me, we put a few drops in the eyes. Sorry,
she's got a frog.
Yeah, I got a frog in my throat. When our daughter gets pneumonia or any kind of respiratory issue, then we will
nebulize it.
We will nebulize it.
Well, you got to back up too, because we've got a daughter who was born with cerebral palsy at 1 pound and 15 ounces, and she gets sick a lot. She spent a long, long time in the NICU, and her name's Grace, that's kind of cool because we actually named her before we even knew there was trouble. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. And the thing about it is that we actually are always on the lookout for any kind of remedy that will actually work. And John Lord, do silver for earache. Finding that is nice.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Cool.
That's a good one.
I was watching these videos on Deep South Homestead on how they make it. They make it from scratch at home. And I'm so glad that, and that's an excellent point. Sorry. Squirrel Permaculture Homestead is saying silver will kill beneficial bacteria too. That is very important to keep aware. Right. It's kind of like the cancer drugs, you're going to, or the chemo, it's going to knock everything out. So you do have to be careful.
Yeah.
Jennifer Mayano is, yes, you can make colloidal silver. And that's the thing. I had seen online, and friends of mine have actually purchased machines that were very, very expensive.
Yeah, they're like $400 or $500.
Yeah, and I was just like, well, that's a dream for another day. We don't ever have $400 or $500 to spend on.
Around.
Yeah, and it just doesn't happen.
No.
So I kind of had, we bring a buddy of ours, a gallon of purified water, and every so often he makes it and then gives it back. But we're kind of feeling like mooches.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, can you?
Right.
Yeah. And he's not really complaining about it, but
no. It's a little time consuming. He says it takes him a good day to.
See, I don't think that's right.
To it. Well, I think that's just with his machine.
See, because I was watching Deep South Homestead's video, and it doesn't take long at all. And then I saw several other videos.
Right, Road to Farm just did one too. Melanie just did one.
Yeah, Road to Farm did one. And so I was really impressed with it. And so this is an encouragement for you guys that if you're interested in finding out more about it, she doesn't just show you how to do the video or the silver. She tells you and instructs you along the whole length of the video on what they use it for. They're not giving medical advice or anything like that. But basically, it's a lot of the benefits, and you can actually check it out. So I would. Yeah. Let's see. Coins contain silver. Rods are better. There we go. Yeah. Sam Stevens. I had my gallbladder out, and I also had blockages near the kid. Oh, man. Gracious. Hey, Southern Georgia Hydroponics. Yeah, a bit spendy now. That's true. Yeah. And I've seen that, Haley 126 is saying, I've seen that you can use 9-volt batteries, and I have seen that as well. But I kind of like the way that Wanda did, because it's just a plug-in. It's a wall wart plug-in with alligator clips in your water on some leads that are silver rods. Okay. And to me, that seems the easiest way to go. I would imagine. Okay. So moving on, quick things. Let's see what else we got here, baby. Oh my gosh. I am so irritated about this. I am 40-something years old.
Really?
It's on the low side of 40s.
Goofball.
But yesterday, I got my very first ever speeding ticket. I have never in my life, gotten any kind of traffic violation. No speeding tickets, no nothing. And so I'm dropping my kids off at church because they had like an egg hunt kind of thing going on, and they're helping work it. It's 8:30 in the morning, mind you, right? Yeah. 8:30 in the morning, and this highway patrolman pulls me over on a road that I don't think was a highway at all. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But pulls me over, gives me a ticket for I was going 57 in a 45, but I don't even think that was right. I think I was already in the 50-mile-an-hour zone. So, but that's not the worst of it. And this is Scout's honor true. I am not trying to twist this story at all or anything like this. But 3 weeks ago,
was it that long ago?
It was 3 weeks ago. I had gone to the store and picked up some groceries, and I may have purchased some adult apple juice, may have, and I got home and one of those aforementioned adult apple juices had exploded, and it was in the bag. But there was still a lot of apple juice that spilled out on the floor. And so I'm in there trying to clean this out the best I can. And my driver's side door window doesn't open. So this guy comes walking up.
And the apple juice broke right behind the driver's side seat.
Yeah, and basically this police officer comes up, and I've got the window down, and I'm like, I've got my hands on. I don't want to provoke him for anything. I've never. That's fun. Don't poke the bear. Don't poke the bear. There's no reason to poke the bear. So anyway, so I've got my window down, and I'm explaining to him, letting him clearly see that my hands are on the wheel. And I said, officer, this window here does not open up. And he looks in the back of the car. And he looks at me. He goes, I'm going to need you to step out of the car. What? I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And this is a true story, guys. Yeah, you're breaking the law, Brian. Little Judas Priest for those who are rock and roll folks. But he goes, so how long have you been drinking? I'm like,
What?
I haven't. It's 8:30. It's 8:30 in the morning.
Right.
And he goes, well, I can clearly smell that. I said, no. There's a logical explanation for that. And I explained to him that the beer had spilled in the back. And I was willing. I said, I'll take my hand and wipe it so that you can see that there's beer or was beer or beer residue there. And you can see that I'm not telling you a lie. And he was having none of it. None of it. He just basically said, he called me a liar. And he said, it's coming out of my pores. It's coming out of your pores. I'm like,
No, I don't think
what?
so.
What are you talking about? I mean, I might have had an adult, apple juice
The night
when
before.
I was grilling yesterday before dinner, whatever,
Not
and
yesterday, but
well, the day before.
Friday night. Yeah.
But anyway, so he takes my stuff back to his car, and then he comes back and apple juice. Nice. Right. Okay. So yeah, there you go. That's what they all say, said the police officer. Oh, I'm sure. I totally, he didn't believe me for a second. So he goes straight to the field sobriety test. He's like, he pulls out, I'm going to need you to stand right here. And I'm like, oh, what the, okay. So he gets the pen up, and then he goes, I want you to follow the eyes. And he goes back and forth, and he goes back and forth, and he goes back and forth, and he goes, and I got to tell you, it was nerve-wracking trying to focus on the stupid tip of the pen because I kept wanting to look at him. I kept wanting to look him in the face, and I'm like, if you screw this up, you're going to jail, bro. Keep your eye on the stupid freaking pen. So I'm like, yeah, and then he does it for a long time. I mean, it might not have been 5 minutes because that would be ridiculous, but he probably did it for at least solid a minute.
That's insane.
And I'm freaking out because I'm like, if I take my eyes off this stupid thing,
Right.
then I'm in trouble. And so he basically puts the thing down and he says, wait here. And he goes back to his car and he comes back and he goes, well, I know you're not inebriated, but I do believe you're lying. I was like, what? About what? What am I lying about? How am I lying?
I'm reading these comments and they are a riot.
Right? I kept trying to blow the pen out like it was a candle or something.
Well, no, and I can't say the alphabet. I say the alphabet backwards. I can't do that sober. Neither can I.
That's funny.
And then Mike's got these numbers way out of order.
That's awesome. So he comes back and he's like, he basically called me a liar again. But he said I was not inebriated, and that's so he basically gave me meow, great, dead broke. Come on, meow.
Nice.
That's for those in the know. Quick, somebody, Super Troopers, they got it, but bottom line is he gave me a speeding ticket anyway. What a punk. And I understand, trust me, I am absolutely all for police officers. I'm good friends with a lot of them. Arms Family Homestead. They're regular people just like everybody else. They've got families and they've got stuff. I just think this guy maybe had a little bit of too much pee in his cornflakes that morning because he was just an irritated, sassy.
Yeah, you never know what
sassy
happens,
pants.
what was going on at home. Could have had some major issues at home. And
yeah, maybe his boyfriend broke up with him.
he had to go and take it out on somebody else.
He's like, come here, you. I'm going to make you.
It's all fun and games until somebody spills the apple juice.
That's right.
That's right.
That's what we call a party foul or apple juice abuse. Yeah.
Too funny.
Actually, and that actually brings up a question because I was talking to a friend of mine who's an FBI guy this morning. He's pretty high line FBI guy, super, super cool people. But I said, now, do cops, is that like a professional courtesy? Do cops get speeding tickets?
I don't know.
Do they? And I said, well, because here's the thing, is that like, do you get pulled over and then you hand them your license and stuff and they can clearly see that you're, a police officer? Mm-hmm. Is it just be like, all right, fine, get out of here? No, or do you actually do they really get tickets? And
I sure hope he's not watching.
yeah, what does it matter? He's already given me the ticket.
Yeah.
There's no helping
Nothing
it.
he can do anymore.
So he's mad about his boyfriend breaking up with him, apparently.
You got to stop
I'm
that.
such a jerk.
I almost shot hot chocolate out of my nose.
Yeah, flash the badge.
I
Yeah.
love my name is Brandon.
Filled the apple juice. Spooled the...
Well, and somebody else said, I can't remember, the dinks are in the drows. The hinks are in the drows.
That's funny. Good morning, Ossifer. I'm so glad to see you. It's just apple juice. It's the apple juice talking.
Stop.
Yeah. So,
Oh,
but the
my
interesting thing
gosh.
about the conversation with my FBI buddy was he said that Ohio Highway Patrol are known to do that kind of stuff. They won't let you off if you're FBI or any of that. They just won't. That's what he said. Don't know.
Jerks.
Don't know. More Vesuvius. Yeah, Vesuvius. Hey, you guys are pretty doing all right there. So,
Funny.
yeah, don't do that with hot chocolate.
No,
So,
that would hurt.
all right. One thing that I promised a friend of mine that I was going to get to tonight, and we've been on for just a little bit, so we've got enough people watching that I feel good about doing it now, is a lot of you guys have heard about a job opportunity, a homesteading job opportunity that basically a friend of mine named Mike, he is doing very well financially. He's a good guy, doing really great, and he basically has a job opening for the right person. You have to be a homesteader, somebody who has a the skills it takes to do basic stuff like gardening and chickens and all of
Animal
the
husbandry.
basic stuff. You know, he's not asking you to be like some kind of massive, big brain.
No.
You know, it's not
Small
asking you to
scale.
be me. You know what I'm saying? No. But basic homesteading stuff, and he's willing to offer this person a job, a salary every week, and you can live at his place that he's purchased in West Virginia for free. You don't have to. No utilities, nothing. He's footing the bill on that. So you're going to get a salary. You're going to get a free place to live, and all he really wants you to do is just homestead the place. In the past, it was not exactly clear that you wouldn't have to be refurbishing in terms of like carpentry skills the homes. He's already taken care of that. There's been a general contractor in there, and it's pretty much nice and new and great and all that. And it's a gorgeous place that is in the western upper area of West Virginia. So if any of you guys are interested in that, or you know somebody who might be interested in that, trust me, this is the real deal. We've been in communication for the last 6 months, many times. He's actually been to my house, and I believe it's absolutely the real deal. And you guys, if you want to know more about it, or you want to call, or we can chat it up, but basically private message me, give me your basic skill sets and a phone number. And then I will, if you're like, I've been a cat trainer for 33 years. You might not hear from me. Right. Not on this one. Underwater basket weaving degree.
Underwater basket.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you may not hear from me if that's the case. But the idea is for me to hook them up and you with them. And also, I wanted to kind of point something out too. This is not going to be the kind of deal where it's just going to be like you're there for 6 months and you're out.
Right.
As a matter of fact, he's kind of the prepper mentality. So those of you guys who know what that is, you know what it is. But he's of the prepper mentality, and his intention is not even to ever go there to live.
Right.
He basically wants it. He wants it to have as something that is set up, ready, rolling. If if there's an EMP or if there's a financial problem and he needs to get out of a big city, and he wants a place to go. And so there are 2 homes on this property. You or whomever would theoretically live in that home. But bottom line is this: if you're interested, please contact me. If you're not interested, but you know somebody who it might work for, but it's a real salary, and trust me, I'm not talking $50. It's a living wage that you would be getting. In addition to free housing. And also, too, I almost forgot to mention this before we move on, that anything that you produce there is yours. He's going to pay for all of the stuff. Like if he's like, hey, we need to buy chickens. Okay, well then he's going to pay for it. We need to buy this. Okay, well he's going to pay for it. The idea is that you guys get this place going and it's self-sufficient. And then if nothing ever happens, you go on your merry way. You could live there 5 years, whatever it is that you need to do. Right. Okay, let's see. Okay. That's him. Yeah. You can build anything you want. Now, Dead Broke Homestead, but is he willing to let you stay after the crap hits the fan? And yes. Yeah. I'm glad you said that, because that was a conversation we had earlier today. Bottom line is he would bring his family out and he would live in one of the dwellings, and then you would live in the other dwelling. It's literally that simple. Yeah. So it's kind of a sweet deal. I mean, when you think about it, if anybody's rolling the dice, it's Mike. Right. He's the one taking all the risk here. He's going to front the whole thing, pay for the deal. He's going to make sure that you're cared for. Oh, we need a cow. He'll buy the freaking cow. Right. And he's for real. He's just a super nice guy. He's doing very well and wants to have that safety net, wants to have that backup plan. And I think it's very, very wise. Yep, definitely. Wayne's Homestead, where in West Virginia? It's, I think I can say Augusta area. Augusta area. So if you look that up, it's kind of over this way. Backwards. I'm not exactly sure where it's at on the map, but yeah. So basically, he's got all of the raw stuff, and what he doesn't have, he's willing to go ahead and fund to get it done. Yep. So private message me. Now, for those of you who may not know what that is, what you've got to do is you got to go to the Big Family Homestead YouTube page, click on the About tab, and then in there's a way you can send a message. And if that doesn't work, you can always email me at info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. Yes. Yeah. So there's that one more time, and then we're going to move on. But it's info.bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com. And the last thing I got to say about this is that our family has personal experience in how generous this individual is. And and I would have to say that don't think it's too good to be true, guys. We just haven't found the right person for him. There's been a lot of weird situations where it was winter. He still had the real estate tied up, but now he's got it. It's all, yes, Harry, yes, it is. There's a real salary involved. Absolutely. So if you want to know more, private message me or email me at that number. And so from there, we're going to go ahead and move on a little bit. Now, quick quiz for you guys. Yeah, Augusta, West Virginia. And yes, Cash. You guys can keep talking about that as we roll on, but we're going to move on. Yep. So, okay, prepper people, party people. Bottom line is this. We've got, the scenario is set. It's a desert island situation. I don't care where your island is. It could be tropical or whatever. But what would your desert island plants be? As a homesteader, prepper, farmer, whatever it is that you are, that you do, what is, yes, a family can live there. Mama needs help. Does he want a single person or a family? Either. Yeah. Private message me or ask him. He's on. He's final notice recovery. That is Mike. That's him. So there you go. Yeah. Anyway, so what are your best desert island plants? If you said, okay, I have a garden and I'm only going to be able to pick one or two things that I'm going to continually grow on that garden, what would your favorite desert island plants be? What would yours be?
Probably oranges.
Oranges?
Yeah.
You can do two.
Oh, can I do two?
You can do two.
Oranges and tomatoes.
Oranges and tomatoes. That's
tomatoes
exactly.
Tomatoes are not a desert, but it's a. Yeah.
I said you can have your island wherever you want it.
Oh, okay, good. Okay.
Whatever.
Yeah, because when we lived in Florida for so long, and we had orange trees in our yard.
So nice.
Yeah. No, I would.
Fruit
want
trees
oranges.
do count, Danny B.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would want oranges because I desperately miss that. That's the only thing I miss. Well, no, not the only thing I miss about Florida.
Well, I got to tell you what, though, guys. It is interesting.
Deserted or desert?
Yes. Either, whatever you want. Fort Builder, evening. David, good question, Haley. Kale and tomatoes. What was Kaylee's question? I'm going to see about scrolling back real quick.
Deserted or desert?
Oh, yeah, an excellent question.
Yeah.
So, a meatloaf tree, my favorite answer of the night. Yes.
Awesome.
And you know what? Okay, that could be in the contending for a giveaway.
Oh, yeah. Florida bowl size avocados. Yeah, ball avocado. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Avocados, definitely. Yeah.
And yeah, oh my gosh. And
I recant the tomatoes. I want avocados.
You want avocados
and
instead?
Oranges, yeah.
You need starches for energy. Potatoes have protein and vitamin C. Potatoes are loaded with vitamin C?
I didn't know that, but
I actually never knew that. I didn't know that.
I would take an avocado and an orange over a potato any day.
I like the meatloaf tree idea.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
What if meatloaves grew on trees? Although, could you imagine like being under it when they would like fall?
Ew.
And what I know what an orange looks like when it gets all mushy and nasty, but what would a meatloaf look like?
I don't want to know.
Yucky.
I don't want to know.
John Lord says there's lots of vitamin C in the skin. Orange tree and corn. Yes, absolutely. You see, I'm torn because I love potatoes. You can eat a potato, baked. We use them all the time for a lot of stuff. It's the shrimp of the sea. It's the fruit of the sea. You can eat them boiled, baked. What was that? That was Bubba. Forrest Gump. Boiled.
Cow tree, sheep tree, goat tree, steak tree. Yes.
Yes. Banana for fruit and leaves to cook fish in. Excellent. That's a great suggestion. Yeah. So, chicken tree, duck tree. Yeah.
Goose tree, tuna tree.
Tuna tree. Woo. What do those smell like when they get a little ripe there? What's taters, precious?
Exactly. That's where I was going with that.
We eat them live and wriggling. I love Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Side note, Brad trivia. Lord of the Rings is the only book, well, the three of them are the only books I've read cover to cover that are over 500 pages. And I know that's really sad to say.
That's funny.
Because even a lot of the Bible yeah.
Sorry.
That's funny.
You guys have made some
great comments.
Really great comments tonight, and I'm totally distracted because they are flipping hysterical.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. 3-wish tree.
There
man.
There you go.
That reminds me. Have you seen that what is it? I think it's an insurance company commercial where the guy gets a genie bottle and he wishes for $1 million. And then there's literally a million deer in his yard.
Yeah.
He's like, oh.
Yeah. No. $3 million.
So dollars. All right.
Talk about that yet.
We're going to talk about that. Okay. Basically, if you guys have been over to the Arms Family Homestead website, they've been doing a frugal meal thing.
Yep, they did a frugal meal came out on Friday, and we made that meal tonight. It was so delicious. It was zucchini and yellow squash and onions and kielbasa, and we put it over some rice, and it was very delightful and very quick and easy and really cheap. Of course, when we are able to grow our own zucchini and squash, then it'll be a lot cheaper. But
well, yeah,
really
you're talking about a meal that feeds a big family for $5.
Yep.
And if it's in the summertime, it's not even that.
It's not even that. You just have to buy the kielbasa.
Get it on sale for $2.50.
Yeah.
And you can cut it nice and thin. But hey, here's the question now. So if you don't know Arms Family Homestead, check them out. Oh, I know what we forgot to do, guys. All right, it's come to that time in the blah, blah, blah. It's time.
For what?
We're going to do channel shout-outs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, channel shout-outs. So if you have a channel and you want to, show everybody how awesome you are, type your channel name in and say, Wayne's Homestead is awesome. You need to check it out. If it's somebody that you just like we like Linda's Pantry. We like a lot of channels. But, it's a shout-out time, so shout out who it is that you like or who you'd want to promote. And all these people that are watching and participating, hopefully they'll catch, you'll catch their eye and they'll go and check it out.
Yeah.
So who are you watching? Who do you like? What shout-outs do you got?
Empty Hammock for me.
Empty Hammock?
Yeah, they did a great intro for Janel and for Dirt Patch Heaven.
Yep.
And they were hysterical. I think I literally laughed throughout the entire J-Null intro. It was so
Well,
funny.
they did one of those videos where they take a bunch of clips and they actually mash it together like a piece of music.
Right. I want him to make one for us.
No, I don't want to see what you do. I'm just kidding. Hey, can you imagine? Yeah.
That'd be so funny, though.
Growing Your Greens, 1 Yard Revolution, Arms Family Homestead, shout outs. Love Jane 0.
Sorry.
Wayne's Homestead. Oh yeah. Who's your mother? I mean, no, your daddy. Who's your daddy?
Stop.
Who's your daddy? Wayne's Homestead. The Fuel Homestead, Arms Family Homestead. Jane 0. All right. What else we got? Just saw a video today saying that adult diapers would sell out baby diapers soon. Yikes. Really?
What?
Huh, that's interesting. Huh. Dead Broke Homestead. Check out Dead Broke Homestead. Our half-acre homestead. One girl's rant is good for a chuckle. I don't know if I've seen that one. Wallace and Knife Works. That's cool. Anyone with the name Wayne is annoying.
And his own is Wayne.
Yeah, well, you know. What are you going to do? Empty Hammock has been great. Yep.
Yeah.
So, shout-outs. Who you going to plug? Ghostbusters.
Oh, Danielle, I did see your question earlier, and I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to answer it. We have used.
You got to reiterate. They don't know the question.
Sorry, the question is, what is the youngest age of your children you use the garlic drops on?
Officially, we don't give out medical information.
Right, we don't give medical advice, but I have.
But what we have done.
What we have done is, anytime there is an issue and they have an ear infection, as young as whenever they have it. It's, of course, generally our babies never have had ear infections. We've been pretty lucky about that. But
so more channel shout outs. We got Joe and Jack Survival. That's pretty cool. Gonna check out everyone. Okay, let's see what else we got. 4 cool urban homesteading videos. JS Farms. There you go.
Yeah, Michelle is getting baby goats.
Yay! Good
awesome.
Michelle.
Good job. I'm sorry you have to wait so long, but I'm glad you're getting some.
I hope you get them when they're still a little bit little. Yeah. They're so fun.
Yeah, the baby was just born a few days ago.
Silver Op, Fresh Princess. Is that a channel name?
Fresh Princess is actually Wrangler Star's sister.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Face Like the Sun. That sounds like a pretty interesting channel.
2 acres is cool. I've not heard of that one.
Sutton Days, cool. Misty Prepper. And her sister-in-law, Krusty Prepper. I don't know. Hey, maybe you guys know, because we used to watch Misty Prepper's channel, and then all of a sudden it was like she went from looking like an Amish person to like now she's all like a rock star.
Yeah, what happened?
It wasn't like a progression; it just sort of happened.
Yeah,
what's going on with that?
Night, yeah.
Road to the Farm. We like Road to the Farm.
We like Road to the Farm.
Absolutely. Too. Worm Getter, great. Lady B003. Yeah, thank you. Sergeant Fruitcake. I don't know what that is. Holy smokes.
Funny. That's funny. There's a lot of names that I have not seen.
Rob Bob. What's up, Jackie? Actually, you know what we need to do? And I would have forgotten this again, but you guys, we had a giveaway. We've got we did a you hooked us up by promoting our channel, by sharing videos, and in exchange we put all of your names into a hat.
Yep.
And well, not a literal hat. It was a kind of garbage bag. But they're all in there, and we have the names of who won right here. So, drum roll, mama.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that.
Julie Harrison.
Yep.
Come on down. You've won some awesomeness. Actually, no. Basically, we're going to try and reach out to you guys in private message. Yeah. Deep South, though. You be nice. You be nice. But we'll try and private message you so that we can get your address to mail you some goodies. We're sending out some seed gift packs.
Yep. So
Julie Harrison, you are one. Maddie Snuggles. That sounds pretty exciting. Maddie Snuggles.
Would you just read the names?
I like
for crying out loud?
Dan Peterson Taylor also won. Dan Peterson Taylor, you know who you are.
Yep.
Yeah. And Susan Carmichael also won.
Yep.
So we need to think of something. If anybody here wants to win a mega cool seed pack giveaway kind of thing, What would be a question we could ask? Maybe a trivia question about the channel. What would be a trivia question?
We've already done what was
our first video? I know. Okay, if you want to win a seed pack, and you're the first one to answer this, the video I did yesterday. What is the last word I said?
Oh my Lord!
The last word in the video. And actually, if you think about it, it really isn't that tough.
No, I know what it is.
So
I know what it is.
What is the last word that I used in that video if you would like to win a awesome seed pack giveaway jam out?
Brad is asking if we're going to the Great Appalachian Homestead Conference.
We weren't invited.
That's bad.
Dave, Wayne got it. Dave, you got it, yes.
Wayne.
No, it was Dave. You got it. So, Wayne. Yep.
Sorry, guys.
She's all excited about it. It's an emotional thing. So, yeah.
Ugh. So, everybody who won, please send us a message. Oops, not Wayne's.
And we'll try and track you down.
And we'll, that way we can get your address and send these seeds out to you.
Oh, Michelle, that's cool. I got so many seeds from you with the seed swap that the whole neighborhood is planting your seeds.
Awesome.
That's great.
That's great.
That is awesome.
I'm so glad.
So, all right, well, kids, listen, it's time to shift gears. And I've got a song prepared for the evening. Yeah, and if you guys are ready, watch out. Ooh, that's going to dump on the floor, baby.
That's empty.
For those of you who were at church today, it was Palm Sunday. It is still Palm Sunday. And so we were reflecting a lot on how it must have been for Jesus to be in the city, and all these people are heralding him as a king, right? But the problem is they're looking for the wrong kind of king. They wanted an earthly king that would take care of Rome and get rid of their oppressors. They weren't looking for a spiritual king. And that got me to thinking that, you know, what must have been like for him? It must have been freaking impossible to be cruising through the city of Jerusalem, being heralded as a king, knowing that they got it wrong. They're looking for something that he was not. And the whole time, he knew exactly what he was doing. With every step he was taking, he knew, I am one step closer to the cross. Yep. And yet he kept coming for us, for you. And that is amazing. And this song is by an artist named Brandon Heath, and it's called Give Me Your Eyes. And to me, it basically talks about, man, if I could have the eyes of Christ and see what you're hurting and what you're really going through, or that we would just stop looking at the surface and the plastic stuff and just be nice and Christ-like to other people. And so, well, this song's called Give Me Your Eyes. So it goes like this. Baby, go.
No, I don't. I don't know all the words.
How are we going to start?
I don't know. You're the musician, not me.
I thought you were going to sing. I totally thought you were going to sing.
No.
That is so funny. That is so funny. I'm actually blacking out on the lyric. The very first line. You guys, who knows the first line? Who knows the first line of Give Me Your Eyes? I'm going to have to talk to Siri about this because I'm having a moment here. Oops. Siri. Lyrics for Give Me Your Eyes by Brandon Heath. That's funny.
Our email address is info@bigfamilyhomestead@gmail.com.
That is too funny. I blacked out. Got it. All I needed was the first one. Here goes. Look down from a broken sky, traced out by the city lights. My world from a mile high. Best seat in the house tonight. Touchdown on the cold black time. Hold on for the sudden stop. Breathe in the familiar shock of confusion. in chaos. All those people going somewhere. Why have I never cared? Now give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the broken-hearted, the ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Yeah, 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 yeah. Walk down on a busy street, see a girl and our eyes meet. Does her best to smile at me, to hide what's underneath. There's a man just to her right, black suit and a bright red tie. Too ashamed to tell his wife he's out of work, he's buying time. All those people going somewhere. Why have I never cared? But give me your eyes for just 1 second. Give me your eyes so I can see everything that I keep missing. Give me your love for humanity. Give me your arms for the broken-hearted, the ones that are far beyond my reach. Give me your heart for the ones forgotten. Give me your eyes so I can see. Yeah, 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 yeah. So here's the scoop, guys. For the next few minutes, please, if you guys have prayer requests, whatever's going on. Hey, there's my dad.
Hi,
Dwayne
Dad.
D Music. Hey, Dwayne D. There's my dad.
Aw.
So you guys, there's Dwayne D Music. And you need to start harping on him because he's been putting off getting a YouTube channel. My dad can sing his butt off.
Yeah, no kidding.
He's been a singer forever, pretty much right out of, well, way young.
Yeah. Oh,
Been
yeah.
on Capitol Records. You guys will probably know some of his songs. Before the Next Teardrop Falls is probably his
Sweet
biggest
Apple
one.
Wine.
And Sweet Apple Wine. So that's my
One
dad.
of my favorites.
You guys
Yeah.
should absolutely climb down his throat because he's not doing YouTube yet, because he would be awesome at it. But
Love you,
anyway,
Dad.
bottom line, that song, Give Me Your Eyes, is such an encouragement to me because, you know, it's easy to just walk around in this world and not understand that that person right over there could be having the worst day of their life. They could be, considering even committing suicide. You don't know what's in somebody's heart. And to have that at least mindset like God would, to see past those surface things, to see that you are an amazing, beautiful, loved child of God.
Mm-hmm.
And so honestly, that's the encouragement for this evening, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we can look at others like Jesus looks at us, I guarantee you we will make this world an absolutely better place, and it'll happen fast.
Yeah.
So consider this week how you can look at other people and other situations through a different set of vision. You know, God's eyes, not my eyes, not stuff that doesn't really matter, doesn't mean a hill of beans. You know. Anyway, as we're winding up, guys, if you have prayer requests for the evening, I know that we know Danny's going in from Deep South Homestead to surgery tomorrow, so please keep him in your prayers. If you guys have prayers that you would like for us to pray for you, we are a praying family. And we take these things before the throne room, and we boldly request that God, that he's there for you like he is there for us. And so prayer request, keep it going. We're going to pray, and then we're going to say goodnight. So why don't you pray this night tonight, Mama? No? Seeing Dad? Yeah. It's good to see my dad. So, all right, let's pray. Father God, we come before you tonight as a people who desperately need you. Help us to see with your eyes and not just what is plastic and on the surface, that we would be able to look past all those things, that we would truly, truly, truly love others and not just say we do. Lord, this evening I know that there's a lot of people out there who are hurting. They're hurting physically, they're hurting financially, they're hurting emotionally. I would ask that you would just be with those those folks. Wrap your arms around them like a loving father, and let them know that they are not alone. They are not alone. Be an encouragement, Lord. Help us to be an encouragement. Help this community to be strengthened so that we can take this message of helping others and seeing with godly vision and just teaching others how to connect in a way that's deeper and meaningful with you and our community, and learning all these skills and being a blessing to all of us, those around us. We love you, Jesus, and we thank you guys. Amen. All right, guys, come on now. Prayer requests, put them down there. Whatever's on your heart. Love you. See ya. Bye.